Well, well. We are at our pickup. Inside the gate here. Combine with a header. 9550 John Deere combine. Early 2000 model, I think. They tell me that I am the third person to come in here and try to pick this thing up. Now,
we ride across these plains and prairies, Rocky Mountain highs, fade off into the distance like ghost riders in the sky. Black smoke and white line, steel horses side by side. It's more than just a living, y'all. Hell, it's our way of life. We're the last of the cowboys.
I asked a lot of questions. When I booked this load yesterday, I asked a lot of questions. I didn't see how this was going to work. It's 53 feet, they're saying. It's a combine with a header, and I just didn't see how it was going to work. When I asked the questions and I talked to the agent, the broker, who I've worked with before, and he, you know, in the past he's been pretty good about getting things accurate. He said that these guys have loaded one of these before, like last week, and they know how to do it. Then the office, when I get here, tells me, the girls in the office tell me that I am the third person to try to come in here and pick this thing up. And then they proceeded to ask me if I had slide out outriggers. So I don't know what's gonna happen here. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm not even sure I can make this turn. I said it's down here on the end. I think I saw it when I was coming in. I got a feeling. We're getting into a little bit of an adventure here. Yeah, there it is. Why is they got the top open on that thing? I think we can close that down to make us a little bit lower. Boy, I don't know. This is not looking good. That's it right there, and there's a header right next to it. I don't know. This just doesn't work this way. Oh, man. Alright, well, let's go look. Let's go take a look. Oh, man. That grease on my pants. Dang it. Here's our baby. And there's the header that's supposed to go with it. man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna work. I'm gonna pull some measurements here. Seven foot 9 inches to the inside of the tire to the inside of the tire. That's only going to leave about 4 inches or so on each side. "13 foot wide to the outside of the tire. I don't know. I don't see if I can get the combine on. Gosh darn it. There's nothing right about this. Yeah, I don't. There's absolutely nothing right about this. This is. This needed to be booked as 2 loads. I could take one of them. This combine's gonna need a mini deck into New York. We're 13 foot 7 inches. Sitting like it is. Even if they take the all the tires off and we set it down on blocks, it's gonna be "18 inches, 6 inches, be able to get that down to 12. We could drop it down to 12.6, but that still puts us way over height in New York. This ain't gonna work. This is not gonna work. Not gonna happen. made it to delivery. You know, the last portion of the video you heard me say, nope, probably not gonna work. I was wrong. I was 100% wrong. That guy that owns that place down there, he's a little better at Tetris than I am. I'm pretty good at Tetris. Pretty good at putting stuff, making shit fit on the trailer, but he was a little bit better than I was. I didn't think it was gonna happen. But it did, and we are at delivery now. We made it here. We didn't get out of there till 1:15 yesterday afternoon in North Carolina. We made it up here. We got to be off the road because of holiday curfew for Labor Day. We have to be off the road by noon, and it is 12:05 right now. So we literally made it here right before curfew, which is a beautiful thing. That's really all you need. Oversize has to be off the road by noon in most states, but definitely in New York where I was. So this is, you guys saw us putting it on. We talked about it yesterday. This is our 9550. What I wanted to show you on this one was this disaster back here. Now, it's sitting on this trailer right now, like it is, like you're looking at it. It looks really good. It looks like it's supposed to be like that. But the longer you look at this thing, the worse it gets. Like, this is just, this is fantastic. We put one of the big front tires on an angle here, and then one of the little tires up there between the chute base and the or header base, and then the big tire to make this level with putting a big tire back there on the back deck to create a bridge for the header, to the head to fit on there. However, the middle of the head was sagging a little bit, so we needed to do something to make it so that the middle didn't sag. So this is what they had, this frame just laying around down there. They just tossed this frame up on the trailer, put the other tire up on there, to which actually worked out pretty good. But then it made it a little bit too high on this end. It was tilted a little bit, so we went ahead and grabbed a pallet. We just shoved the pallet in there because, you know, oh, look at that. I must have caught a tree branch on the way here. Threw a pallet in there. We got some boards on this side. We were just throwing shit in here just to make it work. That's one of my outrigger boards right there. This is a 2x10 they had. It's like pine, so it was terrible. This was a, honestly, I'm 100% surprised that this thing made it here without shaking any of this stuff off the back. I had to stop a lot and check these back straps. And I stopped about 20 miles ago and checked them. That one's pretty good. This one always stays good because it's, well, nope. This one's good. 20 miles. And more than 50% of my securement had loosened up a little bit. And that is how often I had to stop about every 40, 50 miles or so, walk back and put a couple cranks on them things because it was just settling and wiggling and going around Richmond on 295. Holy smokes, the bridge transitions there are just absolutely terrible. The worst bridge transitions I've seen. I was bouncing like crazy. There's no way. There's no way this. I had to stop a couple times right after that and check everything because it was just, oh my gosh, that was terrible. So this was a kind of a stressful load trying to, because when you're in the cab with the combine sitting in front of all this, I can't see this. I can't see in my mirrors. I cannot see what's going on back here. I have no idea if any of these straps loosened up, if any of this stuff's wiggling around. I can't see it from the mirrors. So you have no choice but to stop and check because you have no visual on it ever. So I think what the plan is here, we're gonna get this thing taken off. But I think what his plan is, he's running around here looking for a set of rims that are offset so that they come out like that combine down there. See how the tires are sticking way out? He's looking for a set that he can put on this one the same way so that it will actually be outside the trailer. We won't have to use outriggers or anything. We just set it right on the ground. I can drop the trailer down and he'll be able to drive right out. That is the goal, and we're gonna go see how this goes.